Good morning. Good morning, Facebook family. And it is absolutely beautiful morning. I am currently in northern New South Wales in Yukai. The reception is not fantastic, so I've come for a little walk and found at least a couple of bars, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so I'm on day number 5 of doing these Facebook Lives. I'm not completely out of the woods with it yet, but I definitely feel a lot better today than I have felt for the last couple of days. Not completely surrendered into it, but better, which is awesome. It's really highlighted how much of an addiction I have had to trying to be perfect. Morning beautiful girls. Hi Alex. Hey Tam. Yeah, so this little experience has highlighted for sure how much of an addiction I've had to trying to be perfect, which is a whole conversation in itself. There's no such thing as a perfect person. But today I thought what I'd share with you is a couple of the mistakes I have made over the last few days in the hope that it might help you guys if ever you find yourself in the same situation. So I'm going to fill you in. When I started my mentorship program on Monday, my mentor said these lives were non-negotiable. And she also said something else. Hey Erin. She also specifically said these words. She said, I want you to watch for when you start to feel overwhelmed. And when you start to feel overwhelmed, I want you to celebrate it. Now, not only did I not celebrate it, I didn't even catch it actually. So this is what happened. Day 1 of Facebook Lives, completely fucking overwhelmed, didn't catch it. Day 2, completely overwhelmed, if not more so than day 1. Day 3, complete breakdown, completely overwhelmed. Now, the reason I became so overwhelmed is because I stepped into this new situation. It was way out of my comfort zone. This emotion came up and I told myself a story. I told myself a story about why I felt the way I did. And it went something like this. You shouldn't feel overwhelmed this fast. If you feel overwhelmed on the first day, you don't got this. You're weak. How are you meant to share anything of value when you can't even control yourself? There was more to it than that. There was so many fucking thoughts. And I had the option in that moment to ignore them, but I didn't. What I did is I bought into them and I started to listen, and I was like, yeah, this is day number 1 and I'm fucking overwhelmed. And I should be better than this. I should know more than this. I've got the tools. And the funniest thing was, as I continually bought into the bullshit that was playing in my mind about where I was at, my life, now I'm going to let you guys know, my battery's on 20%, so if we drop out, we drop out. So as I allowed myself to believe into these thoughts or this story in my head, my life situation actually got worse. My relationship with my partner got a little bit rocky there. I started to forget things, which of course created even more challenges in my life situation, which made me feel even more overwhelmed. So I got in this little cycle of overwhelm, which I was completely creating, but not catching at all. And so I'm going to give you guys a couple of tools for when you get into this situation, because we've all gotten into these situations, right? Yeah, send some love hearts if you felt overwhelmed before. Hey Joe, oh, so good to see you. Hey Cheryl. Yeah, so we've all fucking felt overwhelmed before. I know we have felt, exactly, I know we have felt overwhelmed. Every single one of us. And I have said the word overwhelmed so many times, I apologize. Alright, so how do we get out of it? It's not a magic trick, but we have to ignore the negative thoughts that are coming into our mind in this situation. Hey! Ah, so good to see you. Hey, Ree! Mwah! So as these negative thoughts come into our head, we have to ignore them. If we buy into them, we will continue to perpetuate our experience or the experience that we're having. So the first thing we have to do is catch, this is a negative thought. I am not going to give it any energy. This is not who I am. I am not listening to you. You do not need to be nice to your mind. Say, no, I am not fucking listening to you. Another thing, and another extremely powerful tool, simple, is breathing. If you can bring your full concentration into your breath when you're feeling overwhelmed, it takes the energy from your mind into your body, and it allows the whole system to calm down. Because the more you buy into the thoughts in your mind, you are conditioning and actually causing your neurological system to make it easier for you to get into that state. To sever that link, you have to come out of your mind. So get into your body, get into the breathing. People do try and get out of it by using like a distraction, so drugs and alcohol, whatever. The challenge with this, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with anything. There's no right and wrong in this world. It is what it is. But the challenge with using distraction sometimes is that you do not push your system to the next level where you can handle the overwhelm next time. So you just find that you get into the same situation and you deal with it in the same way. But when you can sever the link and become aware of what's happening and go into the body, and using breath is a fucking awesome way to do it, then you can actually upgrade your system to deal with that level of overwhelm, which moves you into a new place. It's like growth, right? So breathing, just bring your full attention into your breath. Another awesome tool is to stand in an open position. So you literally stand, arms wide open, head up, and you breathe, and you just say, I allow. So whatever's going on, I allow overwhelm. I allow stress. I allow resistance. I allow myself. And just keep allowing, keep allowing, keep allowing until you find that you've calmed down, the system is breathing again, and then keep going. This is not a perfection. This is a practice. It's all practice. We screw it up, but that's okay because we always get another opportunity. Life's always giving us the choice to do it again. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope this helps in some way. Thanks, Tam. Day number 5. Maybe by day number 7 I'll be loving doing these and I won't put them down. Love you all so, so much. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.